So if you loaded yesterday, and then I have a new record that's coming in today, that means it's going to have an end date of today. And that will be greater than yesterday. Does that make sense? Or do I need to go over that again? Yeah. Huh? Okay. So if it's saying end date is greater than sysdate minus 1, if I have new records in this table, so my end today's date, right? When I loaded this table, I loaded all these records, right? Yeah. And then I'll have today's date. Here it's saying I'm only going to load records where the end date is greater than the system date minus 1. The system date minus 1 is yesterday. Yesterday was the last time I ran my load. Right? Now I've updated that record today with today's date. Right? So it will ignore everything that's less than today. And only load records with an end date of today. Does that make sense? End date is greater than sysdate minus 1. Right? So what it's assuming is you're loading every day. Really, right?
That's what that means?
Yeah. So the assumption is you load data every day. You don't load every day. If you load every 7 days, you can put is greater than sysdate minus 7 in here. Right? If you load every month, sysdate minus 30 or whatever. Right? But what you always wanted to do is to pick up the records that's greater than the last time you loaded. Right? That's the logic here. Right? So if I loaded yesterday, what's yesterday's date? What's today? Today's the 20th, right? Yesterday's the 19th. Right? So let's say I had a record that showed 8/19/2016. Right? Now, we're into today. And we've done transactions today. So there's a new record in here that has a date of 8/20/2016. Right? So when it's going to load, it says the end date has to be greater than sysdate minus 1. Sysdate today is what? 8/20/2016. Right. Minus 1 is 8/19/2016. Right. That means the end date that I will only select has to be greater than 8/19/2016, which will be the records that we updated today. Right? So that's how it always knows to pick up just the records that are updated after the last time you loaded, really. Okay. Right? Because even if we didn't run the load today, and we run it tomorrow,
same things,
right? It's still going to pick up all those records.
We want today.
Oh, it will not pick up those records.
It's greater than today's date. So the last time I ran.
Greater than
put in the end date.
The end date, which is the end date from the source or from the target.
Yeah,
it's
so
comparing.
The end date is 8/19/2016.
Is greater than.
When we have a record that's 8/20/2016, 8/21/2016. And then we say this is end date. And then we say sysdate minus 1, right? So end date has to be greater than this. Right?